Like vultures on a branch. Oh boy, we're gonna have a good night tonight. You guys are feisty out there in the chat already. It does not say waiting patiently for Craft Roulette. Well, I don't know that we can change that. That's all right. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you ready. Hi, Ashley. You have been here. I think you've been here every night, every Friday night since you've been on. That's neat. Did you find everything, Chris? Did you find what you were looking for?
I see Celine is here. Ashley, so I see what you're talking about. I think I got it.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hello, Pauline and Brenda. Brenda, you were here early. Welcome. And Sharon, of course, in her red chair. Jamie back in the back row, just waiting to hand some notes to somebody. That a girl. Susan Smurf Murphy, that's good. You're hanging out with the cool kids, right? That's where I would expect you. Mary Lynn, yay! Oh, you're one of the front row nerds. That a girl. Steven said, we're all nerds here. We are kind of nerds. We're like card nerds.
Crafting nerds.
Crafting nerds, that's true. Yep, Feline, I like when Chris is here too. This is Chris live from the Hive. We'll introduce her properly here in a little bit. But if you haven't met her, she's a doll. Miss Pat. Pat Settle's here.
Yeah, I know Pat Settle. And then I saw the comments. Love just as people comment. Okay. Hey, my first time doing this way.
Oh, okay. Yep. Julie Sanders, is that your friend from Delaware? We don't have a card from Delaware, Julie Sanders. We need to have you submit one this week. No pressure. Rachel, yay. Helen, hello from Lakeland, Florida. Oh, I bet it's hot and muggy there. Jeannie. Jeannie's here. Yay. Fun deal. It is thundering and storming here a little bit. So we'll see how I don't think we're going to have an effect, but if all of a sudden the lights flash and I jump, it was lightning.
We had that weather yesterday.
It's 5K. This is the second day. So everything should be getting a good soaking, and that's okay. We need it.
Christine, can I get you to talk a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Mr. Producer just asked Christine to talk, so take it away.
Had about 2 inches of here all day, so today not so bad. But so I am not seeing, as you're saying hi to people, are you seeing comments coming through? Because the last comment I see is Pauline, and I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's more comments underneath. I don't know. I'm trying to watch them with.
Are you in live chat? Or top chat?
It says live chat. Do you need in top chat?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You need to be in live chat.
Okay. People are rolling in though. 35.
Yeah. Oh, is that right? See, I don't see the numbers. Steven has 35. That hidden from me. so I don't count and all of a sudden get depressed or too excited.
Right. Well, we'll see if we get the 100. I told people last night, they at least gotta pop in for the.
There you go. I always tell people that you have your people trained to do thumbs up. No, now in YouTube they can't give you bad faces. You can't get stinky face or anything. So you can only get hearts. Yeah, no grumpy faces. So it's pretty good.
A grumpy face. We're stealing.
I know. I love that about you. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You just move on if you don't like it.
Yep. So Pauline just said that my volume is. So I don't know if that's something that saw or not. But...
He is on it, I think.
Well, Feline just said we were at 97. Oh, degrees. Haha. I'm like, 97 people a lot.
That was fast. Meteoric.
But then I kept reading and I'm like, oh, but 105 tomorrow. Oh, that's the weather.
I'm trying to work on it.
That's funny. Yeah, he's working on the sound there.
Okay. Very good.
Hi, Wee Kendall. I bet it's not this hot in Alberta. Hi, Bitty Penny. Nice to have you. Christina's here from Sweden.
Ooh.
She stays up every Friday night.
Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, there's Brenda.
Hi,
Okay,
Roberta.
so I went in and out of that, and I don't know if it was.
Okay.
And yep, now I'm seeing them roll in. Very cool. Woo!
Oh, okay, good.
Yay!
It's here. You even are up. Nice. Buell's also from Sweden. Are you guys together this week? Sometimes they get together. Way to go, Gee.
The font is really small. I'm like, I would have zoomed it on the comments. Put my down in there.
Her mic keeps cutting out. I don't know why.
Okay, he's saying your mic keeps cutting out. I don't know why.
I'm working on it.
But he's working on it.
Okay. So, would it be better if you were pulling from the top phone, like because I have both microphones turned on both devices? Would it make a difference if you pull from one or the other? Maybe.
Karen Goddard's chewing gum.
Yeah, I saw that. She's in the
In
back row.
Australia.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the back row girls.
Yep, she watches
What are we gonna
me
do?
too.
Oh, does she? That's
Mhm.
fun.
Sorry, I'm listening to the live feed, so you're delayed by 15 seconds. Just keep talking for now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the live feed too, and when I did the thing with my hands, it just came through, and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Delays are so weird.
Yeah. A Midsummer Night Celebration.
Night celebration. Sounds so Shakespearean.
I know, right? A Midsummer Night's Dream.
One
Very
of my
cool.
favorites.
Yeah. So we're up to 42. Yay. That's good. We're climbing.
Please share. Please like.
Oh, man. Now I'm getting a little bit antsy for what this wheel is going to bring me.
Oh no! Oh no! You just remembered what you're here for, didn't you?
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, we're not just going to be talking here the whole night. We're going to be making a card or something.
We don't know what it is.
It just dawned on me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
think I fixed her mic.
Okay,
Oh, very
he thinks.
Well,
Yeah, he thinks
that's
your mic
because-
is fixed. So
That's because you're a rock star.
jazz, actually, kind of an indie jazz star or something. I don't know. More than rock.
Yeah. We got
Hey,
people.
Miss Carrie's here too. Nice. We have a
Very
bunch
cool.
of guest crafters. How fun! I
Hi,
love it when they show
Roxanne.
up. Is she one of your watchers,
Yeah,
friends?
She is.
Nice.
She
Welcome.
is. Yep.
Terry W.
I don't know Sherry W. Sherry.
Okay.
Jo-
Terry.
Terry. Oh,
Terry, yeah.
I can't see that far.
Could be a good night, guys.
When my head goes like this, it's me trying to read. I've just
Oh,
been
there's
my
Amy
phone
Ellen.
here. Yeah. Oh, good. You know, I noticed that eyesight is not as good as it used to be. I never
No.
had good eyes to begin with, but they're not
Mm.
any better than they ever were.
No, it doesn't get better. I'm sorry.
No.
If I figure out something that helps you get better as you get older, I'll let you know.
Oh, man.
But I haven't figured it out.
I
It's
know.
time, so we're going to take you out. Off the screen, that is. It sounds so violent.
I know, right? Take me out.
And, and then we're going to come back in and we'll do a little housekeeping and introduce you and bring you back in, okay? Don't
Sounds
get
fun.
nervous and run off.
Right? Okay.
Okay, thank you. Here we go. Thanks for being here. Well, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor at Fun University, and your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette. welcome to Craft Roulette. Let me receive 67. Yes, I had to write it down because there's just too many of those. I can't keep track. And each Friday night, 6:30, we are here for the Ultimate Paper Crafting Game Show, where we do some live improvisational scrapping or card making. We don't know, and we have never known. Each week of those 67 weeks, we didn't know what we were going to do, and the sun keeps coming up. There have been some dog weeks for me, and weeks that I just thought, oh man, this is a bad card. And one of those weeks was when Christine was here. So I've had the good and the bad, and now I may have the ugly. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna press on. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you've never been here and you're one of Chris's honeys from her hive, just check in and say, yeah, I'm one of her little busy bees, or whatever you want to say, just so that we can give you a little, when I go over the comments tomorrow, I'll know that you're one of her friends. Appreciate that. We have 3 shows. We have Craft Roulette right here. We also have Cut the Crap and Create. And we also have Fun University, where I actually teach classes 2 times a week on live classes, 6:30 on Tuesday and Thursday nights on our YouTube channel for Fun University. No reminders here. And we are community sponsored. I'm not in the direct sales. I am not affiliated with any company. And so we sponsor ourselves with the kindness of our patrons. You can find more information under Patreon, Merry Gun Fun. We do want to welcome 6 new patrons since last Friday's show. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's exciting and humbling and wonderful all at one time. We have Biddy Penny, Anita Attore, I believe, Leslie Herman upgraded to a big funder, Leslie Benson, Grandma Gay Robeson, and Sue Macer all stepped up and joined us to support our shows. We do offer fun, free content that you'll never see anywhere else, including a little video, probably tomorrow, on my thoughts of this show and some insights that I share only with our patrons. One other really fun thing about being a patron as a big funder is we have a monthly scrapbook crop, and it is not just a crop. I have gamified scrapbooking. It is a totally fun, upbeat way to get a scrapbook layout made. We're going to do it on the last Saturday of every month. Tomorrow is one, and if you are a big funder, you save yourself $5 and get in free. So that's something to think about. One other thing. I did have a lot of fun with Crafty Owl this week. I know a lot of you came over when we have had Crafty Owl as a guest crafter, and I did want to share with you my exciting purchase at IKEA. Yes, I got 2 of these bad boys. These are toilet bowl cleaners I got out of IKEA for less than $2.50. They said it couldn't be done, but Crafty Owl and I did. So if you scroll down after the show, you can scroll down and see a little video from the 2 of us. We have on matching shirts. It's worth it, let me tell you. Anyway, I think that's enough. Let's get back to the show and bring Christine on live from her hive in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Our 3rd time guest appearance, Christine Bertram. Yay!
Hey! Hello, live from the hive in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. You
That's
almost
the
said
one.
Missouri.
I did. It's a new place it's a new Fond du Lac. Yeah, a new town. Yeah, I'm sure that we can fit one in right here somewhere in Kansas City, Missouri, just a new one. Well, welcome back from not to my hive, but my mesk, which is our messy desk.
You taught me officially what that is, and I loved that on my last one, because I could pull off a scrap of paper and use it for that.
I know. It was one of our parameters, and she got it. This is your 3rd appearance, and you have felt pretty good about your last couple appearances.
I felt that the wheel was too kind to me, actually, and I feel like it might not be this time. So.
But the 3rd time's the charm. It's not the vexation. So, right? I think you could handle just about anything the wheel could throw at you.
I think so. But I don't want to say that too optimistically, though.
I do have to show Christine something. When we were going through my mom's house, I found this. It's like a lighted magnifying glass.
Ooh.
Christine has it's lighted though. I don't even know how to use it. Oh. She does a show once a month. Is it? Oh, you have two? Wait a minute.
I
don't
do.
have
There's a
one, but
story.
mine's lighted. Oh, okay.
My mom.
Go for it.
And then my mom's is my great grandmother's, and my friend Anna did not want it to break, so Anna bought me an extra one to use to give my mom's back and put it in safekeeping. So I do have two.
And when do you use this magnifying glass? Is it so that you can see those little blings that you put on your cards?
So I can read my phone because the text is so small.
But you do play a game once a month where you give clues on
mystery
building a card. Mystery card night.
Mystery card night. And it's coming up this Tuesday, June 29th at 5 p.m. Central. It started off as a one and done thing. It was going to be once. May of last year was the first time I did it. And after it was done, my cousin Kelly coaxed me into doing it again. She's like, you did a really good job and people liked it. We need to do this again. And so it's been once a month since last July. We skipped June and got our ducks in a row. And then, ever since July, then it's been every month, once a month. And people love it.
I think it's great fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luanne Johnson's played it. She likes it. I think Sue comes over and plays it. Christina loves your mystery card night. It is fun. You guys should check her out. Maybe I should take that Tuesday off that night and just come play mystery card and not do a class. It might be actually something I wanted. It'd be more fun. Just take a night off, and let you do the work.
Yes, right. Well, actually, it's actually my night off because I get to tell people what to do instead of me designing and creating a card. We've just done the one card together, and then we have the clues. So I don't create that night, actually. I get to tell everybody how to create. So it's my night off.
It is fun, and it does let you have some creative interpretation, which is very much like we like to do here at Craft Roulette. So I'm all about it. I love it. I think it's great.
It's teaching people that you don't have to follow a set way to make something. You can change it and make it your own. And there's no wrong way to do something. And if it gets a little schmear, you put an embellishment on it. And nobody ever knows.
You know. That's how you know. That's what Ardith says. She says, you just put, that helps you know where to put the sequins, is where that smear is. You just go ahead and that's your first place there. So anyway, yep, it's good. You guys can all check her out. It is a lot of fun. And she goes really big with her clues. So you are excited about tonight. She just realized moments ago that she's going to have to craft improvisationally and instantly got a little bit nervous. And now it's kind of rubbing off on me. My hands are sweating. So we'll do what we can do. We'll do what we can do. Do you remember? Oh, you probably don't remember. So many cards ago. The first time you were on, we had Orange, which was instrumental in making our Team Orange for those who love orange, and Team Purple, like you're on, for those who love purple. And we had to have a present.
Oh yeah.
And let me see, something from your mask or desk, and we had to pick a sketch. So we had a sketch to follow. Yep. And I really did not like my card. It was. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was just so enthralled with your personality and just couldn't even think about what the card was doing. I don't know what it was, but I did not like it. I think you did a good job, but I couldn't. Thank you. I don't think I have it anymore. I mean,
I think I do, and I'll look for it when I go to start to collect all the things. I'll see if I can grab it, but I definitely have the second card that I made front and center, right by everybody to see, because it was purple in a window.
Yes, you did. That card, now that one was one of my best, I think. The one I did that night. I liked it a lot. It had acetate, it had a little window, and you had some stuff in the background. It was cool.
So that's why you said you had the good, the bad, and tonight you might have the ugly.
I might. We just aren't sure what it's going to be yet. Well, oh man, I hope it's not. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. They keep coming back, and I keep showing up. So what are you gonna do? Well, what do you want for this tonight? What are you hoping for?
I think for that first one, it was something about favorite. There was an element that said favorite. And I can make anything my favorite, right?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I
can.
definitely like the mask. So this space that I'm in, that I'm the hive, I don't really have that messy of a desk. So I did throw a couple things on my desk. Otherwise, it's pretty barren. But I threw some things on here that I could potentially work with if I had the mask. But all that messy desk up in my craft room, there's a plethora of stuff to choose from up there. So that's always good. You guys know I love my purple.
Yes.
Yep, that's always good. So I know I'm not going to get that again. I don't know how
I
that
think
happened.
purple's still on there.
Okay,
But,
that would be good. I'm a traditional card maker. I do fun folds. Like twice a year I do fun fold classes, maybe even 3 times a year. So I like fun folds. But I'm like a 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 kind of girl. So a sketch is good too. I can work a sketch really good too. So if you show me what I need to make, I can make anything work. So so now that I said all those, I won't get any of them.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't tell me, but do you have a veto planned?
I think I didn't veto last time and I was just fine with it. So I don't want to jinx anything by saying no to something.
All right. All
right.
right.
I think I'm just I'll go with whatever I get.
Okay. Well, now that we've been talking about this, there might be some people that have never been here before. They don't know what we're talking about. So what I think we'll do next, besides welcome you and thank you so much for being here, is we will go ahead and do our little video about what is Craft Roulette, and then we'll go to submissions. And there's a little change with submissions this week, and I'll talk about that when we get to them. So thank you, Christine. Thank you, chat, for being here. And what is Craft Roulette? We'll be right back.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
That's what we do every week at 6:30 Central Time right here on youtube.com/craftroulette. It's a fun thing, and we've been doing it now for 66 weeks. This is our 67th. I don't think there's anything quite like us anywhere else, and it's just so much fun to be able to. I've met so many nice people. I've had great guests. We've had a lot of cards because of it, including last week where we had 4 parameters, as always. We had a matchbook card. We had to use red plus 2 other colors. Had to use morning, which was the really fun thing. People interpreted morning to be so many different things. And splatters. I think you'll enjoy seeing what people came up with. A matchbook card, just FYI, is just a little card that folds up at the bottom and then you tuck the top in. It's not anything fancy. It's just a little step up from a regular card. So, yes, Jamie Watts, you are right. Beware, this is an addictive show. All right, so this was my card. You can see how I did all the did the parameters. Then one morning I was sitting down on my desk or my porch, and I drew one of my little morning scenes, what I was looking at and enjoying, and so I just made it into a card for fun. And this is our contributor map. We have people from all over the world, but we're waiting for Delaware, so Delaware, get on. We want to see a card from you. But we do appreciate our friends from all over the world. And we even have Buell's husband here, I read. So welcome. Nice to have you from Sweden. Very cool. We had a wonderful guest, Heather Telford from Ontario, and she made this gorgeous card. If you want to go back and see any of the cards, you can go back on craftroulette.live, and they're all there, or they're right here on the YouTube channel. Isn't that just so pretty? She'd never made a matchbook card. She also teaches watercoloring, and if you were one of the submitters from last week, somebody's going to win a watercolor class from her. So that's pretty exciting. We really enjoyed Heather. So now this is where it changes. Do you see buttons? They've taken away my buttons again. Because Steve said I do okay for the first 20, but then the last 50 submissions I start talking again. So he has programmed it, and he's in charge. So it's just going to go by. I won't be able to talk about your beautiful cards, but we can talk about other things. So here we go. Luanne Johnson. I think it's Jill Otto. Very pretty. Elaine Killo from Kansas. Patty Beck, 61. She's still at it. Heather Wong from New York. Anna York from Oregon. Vicki Tillett from North Carolina. Karen Goddard from Australia. Susan Sansom, who's going to be a guest crafter. Her first submission. Linda Gorman, her first submission. Welcome. Connie Schonifer from Kansas. Welcome back, Connie. It's been a while. Bonnie Swakowitz with her beautiful style. Elaine Anderson, her 10th. We did get to celebrate you. Yes, Sharon Castor in Ohio. Her red chair. Catherine Taylor from Washington. You can go back and enjoy these one at a time. Terry Wygan on craftroulette.live. Sherilyn Probst in Texas. Look at all the different styles. Kimberly Cronauer, her 10th. I loved this one, Kimberly. Sherry Pemberton in Missouri, on the road. Hope she brought everything. Sue Brook from Illinois, number 19. Lisa Stanley from California, 18. Cute. Arlene DeTizio from Pennsylvania. Morning Dew. Karen Howard, Washington. You guys really blew my mind with all your cleverness. Kay from Wisconsin, her 15th. Look at those rollers. Feline Mays from Oregon, her 16th. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, her 44th consecutive card. Well done. Susan Smurf Murphy from California. Marianne Shaw from Ontario. Her puppy. Buell Ask from Sweden. And see how cute? We appreciate Buell so much. Leslie Herman from Kimball. Biddy Penny, one of our guest crafters from Texas. Alisa Limon from Florida, her number 33. She sketched it. Carol Sanguinetti, Indiana. Arlene Finnegan, Pennsylvania. This is where I'd start getting slow. Lynn from Wisconsin, her 11th. Yummy. Larissa Woolley from Michigan, her 17th. +2. Rose Duberstein from Arizona, long-time watcher. Appreciate you. Heidi Ryan from Washington. Like it. Kim Blackburn from New Mexico. Dawn Quadling from Thetford, England, her 8th. Very pretty. Teresa Parmenter from Worcester, her 5th. So cute. Jackie Muller from Australia, number 32. Karen C. from Maryland, sharp. Diana Borsboom from Victoria, mermaids have mornings too. Tony T. from Maryland, her 5th. Ava Ballon from Florida, 24. Girl. Ann Morn from Wisconsin, her 8th. I like that. I've made one similar. Judy Browning from Kentucky. Denise O'Gwyn from Louisiana, her 18th. Very cool. Mary Moisen from Illinois, her 4th. Looks painted. Jackie Rip from Florida, 52. Long time watcher. Chris Pazmino from Ecuador, number 17. Gina Smith from New York, her 2nd. Very pretty. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin, her 8th. What a pretty cluster. Kathy Herring brought the domes from Wisconsin, her 31st. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy Nelson from South Carolina. Very pretty. So many interpretations. Stacy Burns from Cortland, her 10th. Grandma Gay brought a little cross stitch. Amazing. Thank you. Vicky Ruda from Essex, UK, her 26th. Ashley Young, our guest crafter, sent in unicorns in the morning. Christina Bromi from Sweden, 25th in a row. Look at that. Deanna Delasanti from Washington, her 5th. I can smell the coffee. Deborah Walker from California, her 3rd. Very pretty. Rachel Fancy Schofield from Maple Ridge, her 5th. Sue Masoner, Kansas City, Missouri, has lost track. Melanie Foy from Arizona, her 13th. Very cute. Monique Louise, her 2nd, from Australia. Elva McNerlin from Idaho. That's a good one. Miss Carrie's Creations. One of our guest crafters. Isn't that pretty? She has a video on it. Rachel Castle from Indiana. I'm really talking fast. Wendy Jarvis from Florida. I thought that was adorable. Amy Ullen from Washington. And that's it. Hey, that was fast. I do slow down. It's good that I don't have control of my life. I would be here forever. So thank you, one and all. I will be giving away some prizes based on whoever sent in cards from last week. So don't go away because you gotta claim it to get it. So don't miss out because you're gonna want that. Oh my gosh, if you don't get that, that little class from Heather, oh, that would be sad. All right, well, I think at this point, shall we bring in the lovely? Is she still there? Good,
I'm still
smiling.
here.
How are the hands? Are they sweaty? Mine are a little sweaty.
No, not yet. Once I
Okay,
see
all
what I
right.
get. There was another one that I thought that was really weird, was a tasty treat. And I'm like, I wonder what I could do with that. So
Right. Right. It's kind of
Yeah.
like whatever is in your wheelhouse for tasty treats.
And it could be some candy that's in the form of a stamp too.
It could. It could because I love candy. It's wonderful, good stuff. Who's saying spin, spin, spin? It's Sherilyn. Pressure's starting to build here. I think they're ready for us. What do you think about the submissions? So you told me earlier what you thought about them. That you were going, oh, I'm so glad.
So I saw the cards start to roll in on my Facebook newsfeed. I see them because I like the page. And I was reading people's comments and there were coffee. I saw coffee pictures. I saw morning pictures. I saw red. All I know is that I thought if I would have gotten those parameters, I don't know what I would have made. I was very fortunate that I didn't have those parameters.
We still have afternoon and evening, still up on the board. So
I see that. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, afternoon. I think afternoon tea or an afternoon nap.
Yep, nap sounds good right now. Yeah, it does.
Yep.
So yeah, it'll be fun. I really like the parameters that let everybody just interpret so widely. And because you can see a lot of personality, and it's quite fun to go through. As you could see in those cards, nobody's was the same at all. Even though there were lots of coffees and some farm scenes and things, none of them were the same. They were all very clever and interesting. So,
and the ladies with their curlers in the hair, that there were two of those too. I'm like, okay, see, those are the stamps you can pull out that you probably haven't used in a very long time, and now you can use them, right?
Exactly. I hear it more than once where they go, oh, I had this and I didn't ever use it, or I haven't used it in a long, long time. So it's really fun that way. Yeah.
And it's more impressive that they found it too and knew where it was.
Yeah, that's a good one too, because not everybody knows where all their stamps are. That's true.
Because you have to hide them somewhere, right? Or you end up squirreling them away to make space for more stuff.
Yes. Yep. I went through one of my boxes today and pulled out some and said, you just you're not cutting it. I like you. Haven't used you though in a long time, so you're out. Somebody else needs to love on you, not me.
Yeah, so I relate stamps and stamping supplies to clothing. You want new stuff, right? You can't keep wearing the same shirt that's 20 years old. So you can't just keep hanging on to it. So out with some old and in with some new, and you feel refreshed when you put that new shirt on, and you feel refreshed when you have new stamps and paper and ink, right?
Yeah, very often. Yes. Yeah, it's true. All right. Well, shall we get to it? Let's do it. Time has come. These are the 4 categories we will be spinning for. We're going to spin for what kind of project we're going to do. We're going to find out what colors we're going to have, what the element will be, or a theme basically, and a random curveball. Just to, sometimes they're techniques, sometimes they're products, and we'll just see. We do have some veto powers with our patrons. And they have chosen several things to not have the wheel dictate us to do.
Okay.
The wheel tells us what to do in a lot of ways, but then the patrons decide to, wheel, you're not going to boss us on this. The first one that they vetoed is number 1 in colors. Any color but blue. They want their blues. I did not like that one. So the wheel cannot tell us that we can't use blue. So you take that. The second one that they, let me see, on element number 13, they want to veto cup or glass. So the wheel cannot make us include a cup or glass, even though you can if you want.
Okay.
In random, our patrons decided to not include number 14, blending. They don't want. I know. I thought that was kind of funny.
I think that blending's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, they don't. You can still do it, but the wheel can't make us do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference. We will be talking about each one of these parameters after we spin. So if there is some questions like, what does that mean? Just hang on. We'll talk about it and we'll work it out. Shall we spin?
Yeah.
And you decided you weren't going to veto, correct?
Can I veto after?
No.
No, I know.
Oh. Last
That's
chance. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
So let's just see what we get.
No, let's just see what we get. All right, let's give the wheel a warm-up spin. Now, could we see your face last time you were on?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
I love that. I just love that.
Number 17.
Now we're going to do project. That was just our warm-up. Let's do project.
That's window card.
Oh, no. That's what you wanted.
No, we can't do window card.
Get it.
Number 10.
Slimline card.
Okay.
We can do slimline card. That'll be good. Lots of slimline card ideas out there.
Okay.
Colors. What colors? Will we get purple for Christine?
Oh, yeah. Big money, big money, big money.
That's right. 4.
Any color
but green.
So no green.
I hope we don't get some kind of flower.
Right?
Element.
Or like plants?
Yeah. Element. Will we get that tasty treat?
No.
Not looking like it.
9.
After.
Oh, no. You
So
sent some vibes. You sent afternoon vibes, and now next week you're going to get evening.
I wish I had power, but I do not have any power with this wheel. It is totally on its own. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I want to do for afternoon. Random. I hope it works with any color but green and the Slimline card. What do you do? Slimline. Okay.
Oh man. Okay.
I think what I do in the afternoon. I don't know. 15. I run errands. Foil or metallic paper? Oh, well, Christine, we'll work this out. I know we will. But these are not, this is a Katie Taylor kind of mix.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. Okay, so for the project, a Slimline card, that just means a long, tall card or long card.
Right.
Generally about 3.5 inches by 8 inches so that it fits into a business size envelope.
Okay.
That's basically what it is, correct? In your world too? Okay.
Yep. And I just got one, actually. I just got one in the mail 2 days ago. So I'm going to pull that and put it right in front of me.
Yes, use it for some inspiration.
Yes.
For colors, we can use any color. The wheel will not let us use green. That's a whole lot of colors that we can still use.
There's a lot.
So
we can handle this. Okay.
We can. Element. Afternoon. What do you do in the afternoon? It's up to you. It could be a nap. It could be tea. It could be errands. It could be swimming. It could be gardening. It's too hot. It could be, just think back on your last week. Could be work.
I was just going to say that most people work in the afternoon.
So if you're working maybe a computer, maybe daydreaming about not being at work. I don't know. Not
daydreaming about gardening and plants. So there's no afternoon work in your garden because we can't have
unless you daydream about Dr. Seuss kind of gardens and have all sorts of interesting plants.
As long as they're not green. Yes, purple plants.
We have some
purple plants.
We're getting some good suggestions here, Christine. Let's see.
Oh, a bicycle ride. Oh,
that's a real afternoon naps.
I like that. Okay.
Afternoon tea, walk, coming home on the bus. How interesting. Playing with kids. Those are all great. This is going to be another great week.
So Mary M said afternoon delight. That's the first thing that came to mind.
This is family oriented.
Yes, it's family oriented, but I think
that means ice cream, going out to the ice cream store, yeah.
Oh yeah,
foil and metallic paper. And that can be kitchen foil if you don't have anything.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
And you don't have to have it all over. You just have to squeeze it in. Maybe you eat Hershey's Kisses. And and they melt. I don't know. In the hot car. So there's lots and lots of, I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
Tractor driving. Interesting. Picnic.
I think we got it. Oh, a picnic. That would be awesome.
A picnic would be good. Okay.
So
bicycles.
You're gonna love
this. Metallic.
Because this, last week, you're going to have an abundance of different types and styles of cards come in for next week.
Yep, I love it. I do love it.
I think we should do the same thing next week, that I'll give away a free class pass for an online class to somebody next week. So you can add that to the prizes for next week. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. We love stuff like that. So that's good stuff. Heather's here. Okay, morning last week, afternoon this week. Yep. It could be evening next week. Wouldn't that be fun? Somebody that makes these parameters, I don't know what they were thinking, but I think it's great. Yep, no grass.
No grass. That's what I was just going to say. So if you have a bike ride or if you have that, no grass.
So sidewalks, lots of sidewalks.
Yeah. Yes.
Matinee movie, Bitty Penny. That's a great idea. Popcorn. Yep, I would do that. I sit down and watch Netflix in the afternoon sometimes. To get
so you could do something with movies then? I mean, it's pretty much endless with what you could do in the afternoon.
Yeah, it'll be good. You just have to tell us in the form.
Yep.
If it's a little bit weird, let us know what you're thinking so we understand. And oh, by the way, when you do fill in your form, you do need to fill in all of the parameter or all the spaces, because otherwise it won't let you move on to next. So that's that.
Julie just said
Crafting.
crafting. That's a perfect one too.
Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I may end up doing that one because I do spend a lot of time here.
Oh, Roxanne
All right.
said the beach. The beach would be a good one too.
This is going to be a fun week.
Right?
It's so fun. Now, the hard part is wheeling it or bringing it down to something that we can figure out and get it started. So we'll be good. We'll be
Okay.
good. Okay. Are you ready to go get your things?
I feel like I'm going to be a little busy bee flying around getting everything.
Well, remember, you just need one card. So,
Right.
yeah, it'll be okay. Maybe even a whole group, a collage of all sorts of things.
Mhm.
That might be kind of cool, too. Ooh, lots of ideas. Very fun. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let Christine go off camera. She will turn her camera down to her hands and bring back, and we'll know when you're ready. Just tell Stephen, and he
Okay.
will bring you back in. And we have a little bit of other business to do, and I will get my things ready too, as I'm thinking so hard, so very, very hard. I'm not thinking what I want to do.
Sounds good.
We do have a little video to show you guys about our event tomorrow. So, Christine, go do your busy stuff, and we'll be right back.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about Craft Roulette's new monthly crop, Gamified Scrapbooking. Whoa! Now on the last Saturday of every month at 12 o'clock p.m. Central. This is not your typical scrapbook event. Then again, you, your family, and your memories are not typical, are they? We've created a system that will let your personality shine. Much like what Craft Roulette did for card making creativity, our Craft Roulette gamified scrapbook system will do for your memories and layouts. Yep, scrapbooking as a game. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess to both Craft Roulette and Craft Roulette Scrapbook Crop. We'll be hosting this gamified scrapbook crop every month on the last Saturday of the month on the Mary Gunn Fun's Facebook page. Topics, parameters, and guests will vary each month, and you'll get more than just a game too. Our link is in the description that will tell you everything you need to know about this event, how to prepare, and what to expect. Even if you've never scrapbooked before, or you scrapbook every weekend, there is something for you at our crop. Sign up now, because the fun has already started. Invite a friend, and share with people who have a story to tell. And as a bonus thank you for our big funders on Patreon, you get in free. There I am. I'm not used to that little video. Oh no, it catches me off guard every time. Both times at least. Well, all right. That's what we're going to do tomorrow at noon Central Time. It is not exactly like we did last time. It's going to be a little more friendly, I think. and the parameters are different. And but it's going to still yield a wonderful experience and some pretty fun teaching. There are 2 videos already up in the group. One is about preparing for tomorrow's events, the prep steps, including how to get ready for your photos, and also a video where I teach about telling a story with photos and a tool that you will never want to be without again that you can make. All right, here we go. My ideas for this show or for this card are still kind of foggy, but we will figure it out. I did cut my card base. Yay me! And I did cut a panel that I can use for my card, put on my card base. I like to do a panel much more than I like to stamp right on the card base in case I mess it up. So I have these things laid out. Do I want to do tall? I think I want to do tall. So, and I can't use green. That's okay. I think what I want to do is a fun little background, kind of a retiform style, because we did that at Fun University and I like it. So I want to do that. Christine's still getting ready. I'm going to go ahead and get this started because there's a chance I don't want to do it and I may change my mind. So I am just going to do, this is just a Sharpie. And I am going to, and I'm going to do some blending, even though the patrons said no blending. I can still do blending. I'm not going to use green. I have not decided what colors to use. My brain is a thinking. It is a thinking. How about your guys' brains? Oh my. Okie doke. Now we did talk about, if you did watermelon, that would have green though. Can't do watermelon. Can't do fruits and vegetables too well because of the green. But you could do something odd. We have 4th of July coming. I could do a 4th of July kind of afternoon, summer afternoon. And that one I could do some stars, except that's not, let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, parade, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that this year, so I don't know if I'm going to be hard on myself and make that not work. Let me get, oh, there's a doggy. Let me get a box of stamps and see what I can come up with. I like the idea of crafting in the afternoon. I'm not sure who mentioned that, but that was a really good idea. Woo! Almost fell over. Trying to avoid the dog. So I do have a couple crafting stamps. Not too many. So that might be something to do. I do like that one. I always have liked that one. I forgot about that one. That one needs to get back in business. And I like to eat in the afternoon. I do like ice cream. Picnics. There's a good one for picnics. I don't think I'm going to do food, though. There's a good one with some little ones. I don't think I'm going to do little ones. Don't think I'm going to do ice cream. Oh, there's a popcorn for Bitty Penny. That is my afternoon. I guess I could just do one of my afternoons. I do like popcorns. So I may end up doing one of these little panels with some popcorn. I like that, actually. One of the little panels with this cup, perhaps, or the ruler. Scissors, ruler. Those are all. Let's see, do I have enough for? No. And maybe a typewriter. This could be a very interesting card. I'm not sure. This could be the good, the bad, and the ugly. It may actually work. Oh dear. Okay. That's okay. I'm game. I'm willing. Let's see about this guy. I do like this popcorn stamp. Maybe if I do that, I can lay these out, can't I? See how they look. I don't have a typewriter, but I certainly spend a lot of time at the computer. A lot of time. Oh my goodness. And there's a crafty thing. I could bring it down. This could be ugly. And I'm game though. I'm willing. Putting it out on the line. And a scissors. You know, scissors, we use that in our logo, so that's not a bad thing. This thing is a little off. But that makes sense. If you saw a card and it had scissors, popcorn, a mug of supplies, you'd probably think, what the heck is going on? And I probably would too. Okay, popcorn, and that's going back. I think we'll just stick with crafty stuff. And then fill that in. And then I can put something over it. So many decisions. That's too big. But craftiness is happiness. I like that one. That could be like on the front. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I'm going for it. Let's see. This one's the one with watercolor. I just treated myself to some new blacks. How are we doing with Christine? I think she's accumulating things. I heard her in the background. She hasn't found more. She's still looking for more things. What? She must have very, very busy afternoons. She said they are very busy. Okay. Well, she's fast, though. I know that to be a fact because I've crafted with her before. So once she gets started, she goes full speed ahead. So it's not bad that I go ahead and get busy. So if I do some of that, maybe some of this, maybe some of this, just a little bit. And, you know, one of these then could be, just put that in there. That fits. Crafter math. The consequence in the form of a disaster after or during a craft project being created, or 2, a period of time following a crafting event. That might be my answer. Christine just said that's happening right now. So I think I might make that. Let's see, what foil or metallic paper? Let me think that one through. Let me straddle the dog. You know what I might do for that? That one could be something I could forget pretty easily. So I'll pull it out so I can see it. I'll probably just put some metallic confetti kind of things, like faux brads, which I love so much. Yeah, that's a cute sentiment, isn't it, Ashley? Yep, it fits into a business-sized envelope. Yeah, as long as it fits into a business-sized envelope is really... I love making a 4x8, but that's not slimline. So it's, you know, you can interpret your slimline a little bit too. Dessert with a friend, that sounds good. Picnic table, coffee in the afternoon. Yes, that sounds good too. Oh, I think you guys are going to do fine. I think you'll have fun with it. Isn't it kind of fun just to think about it? Yeah. Now tomorrow afternoon, you could be scrapbooking with me. Summer afternoon. But, yep. Oh, it's a really old crafter math stamp. It's a really old one. Can't help you. So, all right. Okay. I think I'm going to get it. Oh, wait. I hear Christine.
Are you ready?
But
A good start.
she's got to start. Boy, look at her,
Yeah.
all her stuff.
Oh, you guys see it all. Okay. I had to bring purple. I brought purple just in case.
That's okay.
Oh, let me pull the hair back.
Oh, she's going to get busy here. Serious. Doing some serious business.
Oh man, I went for an afternoon bike ride. And I had to pull in welcoming window
nice.
because we used it the last time.
Yes, that's
Okay.
nice.
We're going to have a bike ride down a path. A nice leisurely afternoon bike ride. Okay.
That's fun.
Oh, okay. So let me just think here. I found this stamp set, and this is retired bundle from, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, 2 years, I don't know, 4. It's a bike ride. So I have this bike, and I'm going to build a bike, and I have a bike down a brick pathway, and build a
Nice.
sky. That's kind of trying to keep the grass off. No greenery.
Right.
Okay, now I just gotta figure out my cardstock. What colors I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
So we said,
yeah.
so like 3.5 by 8, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We're working her tonight. She didn't
Yeah.
have to work too much the last 2 times.
The only thing is that I don't have I don't have silver foil paper down here. What am I gonna do? I have this paper, like all my foil papers upstairs in my craft room except for gold and copper. So I don't know. Does that go, or is it too like blushy for? I gotta fit.
Just don't use very much of it.
Right, you're right. I'm not gonna use that. Okay, I get it. Hang on. I'm gonna do a different thing. Ay, oh mio. Okay, let's see here. We got this.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
You sure is. Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be something that was predictable
No.
for us.
Oh, you know, anything. I'm so glad I just didn't get orange again. That's always good.
Well, some of us love orange.
I know. Orange is good. It can be your friend.
It is.
Okay, so you
Especially
said,
when you just use it as a little pop here and there.
so 3.5. So this would be 7 then.
7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, make a foil word. That's a good idea.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Okay, I have a
Smart
card
girl
base.
in the red chair.
Yay, I have a base. It's all about the base.
All about the base. About the base.
No trouble. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now what?
She's always fun to listen to.
How
much fun you are. How could I have forgotten that?
Right? Oh man. Okay. I'm so glad that it didn't exclude blue, because blue would have been a hard one to exclude, I think.
Well, you know, that was inspired by Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis. And she said when she was looking at cards, they all had blue. And she thought, wouldn't it be fun to have the everything but blue as a parameter? And I thought, ooh, I think that'd be really hard, but sure, we'll try it. And so that's where that came from.
Okay.
Now, it does frighten me a little bit.
It does.
Green doesn't scare me as much.
No, it doesn't. You had to stay away from the grass, like for the picnic time. That was definitely true. So I was just happy. I was just happy I could find this bike so fast. I was like, I don't remember.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
There's so much stuff that goes on it though. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna make my bike first. I'm gonna make my bike first. I think that'll be better. Oh, I can make a purple bike.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. Excuse me, Fergie.
Is that gonna make sense? Purple and gray goes nice together. Oh yeah.
Yes, it'll look good.
You guys, if you recall my card from last time, it was the purple.
There it is.
There it is.
And you can always use any kind of neutral. Of course, this is any color but green. So you can always use any kind of neutral. Brown, black, gray, tan. All good. All good.
I want that. Maybe we will go with that. So, okay. We're going to see what the purple bike looks like. If it doesn't look good, I can always change it. I think it'll
look good. I bet it'll be beautiful.
Black tires.
Sharon had a purple bike. I was just thinking I should have cut one of these scissors out of metallic paper. I don't know if it would work.
Gotta have 2.
I don't know.
I wonder how many other people are going to do an afternoon bike ride. I'm curious.
It'll be fun.
Yes. I can't tell you the last time I went for an afternoon.
There's some bikers.
Oh, good. I can't
There's some
tell you the
bikers
last
in our
time.
group. No.
There'll be a day someday when I can go for an afternoon bike ride. Whoa. That's
and
not
your
right.
boss goes back to New Jersey.
Yes, he went back today, so that was good. Life was good. It was good. It was hard being in the office 4 days. I gotta get used to that again.
Yeah.
But
Hey, we've got some questions from our patrons. Let me get those started so I don't forget, because they're good questions. Let me see. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Did I use one for a scrap? I did. Okay, I used it for my scrap paper here. That's all good. Grandma Gay asks, what crafting tool, Chris, we'll ask you first. What crafting tool do you absolutely reach for the most?
The scissors.
Scissors.
A bone folder.
And a bone folder.
I
Those
think
are
I
the
use
two that you do the most.
Yeah, I have nails, so I don't need to pull like a picky tool, or I have nails. Some people who don't have nails live by these pokey tools and picker-uppy tools, but I have to. If a scissors is a tool, I can't. I cut ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut ribbon all the time, so I'd have to say a bone folder too. But a scissors I would use more than a bone folder.
I use scissors a lot. You're right. I use scissors tons. So that probably is one of the, when we've talked about the things that you would take, the 3 things that you would take to an island.
Oh yeah.
Scissors would be one. So that would make sense. That would go inside with that. And you guys can tell us too. We've got a Misty stamp positioner. That's the one that she reaches for the most. You have a stamp positioner.
I do.
Do you use it a lot?
No, not. I mean,
not
I do,
too much.
But I'm pretty good at using my paper underneath me as a guide to I test stamp on my paper, and once I figure out how I need to hold the stamp, then I'm usually good, and I don't set it up on the Stamparatus. So
okay. Oh, that looks. Oh, there must be some green on my dauber. Oh, you have some severe storm warnings. Ooh, ick. Sorry. Scissors. Grandma Gay is in with the scissors too. I think that's just. I have a cup of them right here. I mean, there's just a bunch of them right there. And there's some others that are off on the edge. So
I have
bigger jobs.
I have glue, ribbon, and paper. Yes.
I've done this. I think I might do this part first and then come back and stamp.
I just want to see what a purple bike looks like.
I like my design okay too. I just think it's going to be too hard to do with the little images in there. So I'm going to start over, but not completely. Very good. Well, Grandma Gay, that's a pretty good question. It's kind of like, what would you take on a desert island? Or we have been talking about what would you, because people for the first year of Craft Roulette were home. And now they're going out and they're taking to-go bags to do Craft Roulette on the road. And
there you go.
It's quite fun. Yeah. And so we've been talking about what we would take. A pencil. Misty with a Chucky tool. Scissors. Yeah, I would, I always, well, around here, what else do I use a lot? I use my brushes a lot and my ATG gun a lot.
I just figured out where to put my foil. My little handlebar pom-pom things are going to be foil. Woohoo!
That was easy.
Yeah. The little things that get us so excited.
They're like little victories, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I decided I wanted to do my blending first, and then I'm going to come in and do the stamping. Didn't take long to realize I did not want to blend around those scissors. That was a bad idea. Here I am only using 3 colors. Maybe I'll throw in a 4th. So I can do any colors I want.
You can. Anything but green. Don't forget about that.
But I'm not going to do an outdoor scene, so we won't probably have a lot of outdoor scenes, but except for bicycles.
Bicycles. I think that lots of people do bicycles.
I bet so, because sometimes you get a notion once you hear somebody else is doing something, and you go, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll try something like that." Because you just go, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea."
Mm-hmm.
Just like somebody said, crafting, and I'm in. That was an obvious choice. Okay, I've got another question. And this one's this is good for this project too. Sharon Castor from the Red Chair asks, what is an unusual color combination that you have used that most people might not think of to use? Purple. What have you used purple with, Chris?
Well,
because that maybe most people don't do.
I use a lot, but I do purple with tans and purple with grays a lot. But that's to me, that's normal. like this. Like that back to this one with the tans.
Yeah.
And this card now I'm doing purples with grays. But like odd color to me would be like odd yellows or odd greens, like that aren't normal, like a yellowy sun, like the odd mustardy colors, or like burnt oranges. Like those colors to me are hard. Like, what do you put with them? That's the question.
Yeah.
That would be the question. Yeah.
No, yeah, I can see that. So what would be a weird combination with purple that you have never tried? Have you ever put purple with orange?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, because flowers. You know, like you do like a bouquet of flowers, and you've got orange flowers, purple flowers. You know, when you have gardening stuff and plants, you can usually get colors with people, or colors with the cards. Okay.
What's the weirdest color you've ever made a leaf?
Okay, so leaves are pretty cool though too, because when they change colors in the fall, you can mix and match like that baby wipe technique and put all these different inks into the baby wipe. Yep. And then you end up mixing those together. Sometimes you get like poop looking color, but that leaves kind of look like that.
Yes. So you can't think, I can't. I don't know. Some colors do look prettier together. I use a color wheel, so I just use those parameters that are suggested on a color wheel, so I don't have a lot of purple and red. I love together.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's like the Red Hat Society, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see a lot of purple and red, so that doesn't look odd to us because we already see it in the environment. Right.
It's kind of like colors that so a paper that you think the colors are just wacky. Have you ever had a paper combination?
Yes.
Or a paper that
I'll show you this. Hang on.
Awkward color combinations. Or a wallpaper or something that you walked in and went, yikes, what are they thinking? That would be something like that.
I'll be honest with you. This is one of our new current papers that we have with Stampin' Up. And some of these combinations of colors to me are just like that is crazy. Like the combination is just so weird to me. Like this one right here. They're so vibrant. So yes, that is the first thing that I thought of now when you said, have you ever gotten a paper that is like that? Yeah.
It does look like an African dress or something it does. Mm-hmm. I think the thing on that makes it look odd to me is the starkness between the bright or the very saturated colors and the white background. If it had if you blended some other gentle colors on it, it would look not so contrasty and stark.
Right.
I think that's what throws me off on something like
with that. Yep.
But I think you can make some pretty cool things with it. I bet you will.
The pressure's on.
The pressure's on.
It'll be like the end of the catalog and it's going to be retiring. And then I'll figure out, oh, I really like that paper. I should have did more with it.
Get your blending brushes out and just blend some tan over it. And see if you like it better.
Oh, you mean that paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the starkness that I think is throwing you off. This is not throwing me. I'm using this, and I got some stupid color in there. Well, that's what you get for using old stuff, Mary Gunn. Mary Gunn, that's what you get. You
What
know,
are you working on? I've been so into what I've been doing. I haven't even been watching you. Sorry.
Well, I think I'm going to go back to this one because I think the colors are going to be better. And I've just done some little sections, and I am not going to color it in. I'm going to make my life easy, and may use some markers, but I'm just blending in some color background right now.
I'm blending too. Some color background.
I've got my finger blenders.
Oh, there you go. Your little daubers.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Yeah. Okay.
They're good for certain situations, and this happens to be one. So it's just a small little application. Like for stencils and things, these are pretty good.
Oh, you went with the crafting. I see it. Okay.
I did. I was thinking at first to combine crafting with other things, and I thought, well, that won't make any sense at all in a card. Now, it might make sense in a scrapbook about my life in the afternoon, but it wouldn't necessarily make sense in a card. So I pulled myself back to reality.
You reined it in.
Yep. Yep. Realized it's not all about me.
And it might have made it a little bit easier.
Thought of somebody getting the card instead of just me.
You know, that's so funny when I teach classes. Somebody will say, "Oh, I don't know if I really like those cards." And it's like, it's not about you. It's about who you're going to give them to. And if they're going to like the cards.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. But I think that most of the people that come to my classes and make cards, they keep them all for themselves.
Oh,
and they use them as samples to make more cards, or I hope so.
Yeah. I tend to keep a lot of cards.
Oh, yeah.
But I also get rid of a lot of cards. But over 20 years I've been teaching cards, so I certainly have gotten rid of a few. But there's plenty. There's tubs. Talking tubs.
Okay, I went for my blue background. Let's see what we got here. I gotta figure out. No grass, no grass.
No grass.
Okay.
This little ink pad's not too juicy.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to make a brick sidewalk.
You used brick last time, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, you're right. I did.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's the same embossing folder, too.
That's okay.
Oh, you probably
Another way to use it.
Yep, another way to use it.
Orange and pink. I love orange and pink and yellow flowers together, Heather. I think they're pretty. My daylilies often have those kind of colors. And I think they're just gorgeous. And sunsets, I think they're quite pretty. Well, if I hadn't messed that color up there, it would have been better, but we'll live. We will live. And now. What do we want to do for the last one? We want a darker purple. I'm doing purple out of respect for my guest.
Yeah, I like it.
Because she is such a purple girl. I mean, it just excites her.
Purple-licious. Okie dokie. What next? Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a fun week. I do. I'm real excited about it.
So I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever made a slim card in my life.
For real?
For reals. Yeah.
Huh.
And
Well,
I can honestly say, look
it's
at me, I'm
time.
opening a new glue. Woohoo, look at
I like that glue. It's a good little glue.
that. Nice crafting glue. Yeah, so I've gotten some slim cards. So slim cards have become a little bit of a rage in the last year, I think.
Correct.
Like they've been around for forever, but
Right.
I've seen more and more of them of recent. So
Right. Right.
we're going-
I went to a scrapbooking store with Crafty Al on Wednesday, and it was a darling little store. If you're ever in the Shawnee Mission area or Merriam area, look up Kansas City Casey Vintage. It's
Okay.
just in a little tiny place, but it's just you walk in and it's got, oh my gosh, so much to look at. But there was a young lady there.
Mhm.
She was probably my age. And she said, oh, look at these slimline cards that she had made that day. And they're very cute. They had some 3D dimension or elements on it and different things. They're very cute. She
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't know
Well,
where she got the ideas or anything, but
Well, the cool
That's
thing
fun.
about these slimline cards is that they don't cost additional postage. They're a rectangle. Where
Correct.
if you mail the square cards, they want extra postage.
except if you're in Sweden. And in Sweden, the square cards cost the same.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
So Christina often does square cards.
There you go.
Yeah. The things you learn. That's looking really cute, Chris. I like it.
Oh, good. It's
Yeah.
my purple pad of paper that I'm working is accentuating the bike.
I think a purple bike is just what you need.
It is.
When's your birthday?
January
Let's tell your-
1st.
Oh, they probably don't think about giving you a bike in
Oh, gosh, no.
Wisconsin.
Gosh, no. There. Okay.
And I have one more question from our
Mhm.
patrons, and it is, what is your favorite embellishment? And I know you love the bling. You love the bling.
Yo.
What is your
All
favorite
about the bling.
embellishment?
Yep. I have to say that I probably use the most that like tried and true are rhinestones, and I'll probably be putting some rhinestones on this card. But rhinestones and pearls, you can color rhinestones. They're clear, so you can color them if you have an alcohol-based marker or a magic marker, like a Sharpie, and you can change them to be whatever color you need them to be. So I'd say tried and true are rhinestones for me. Definitely.
Well, I know you often use them. So I don't doubt, I know you're not lying. You are telling the truth. And that question was from Sue Masoner here in Kansas City, Missouri.
And what about you?
Oh, my favorite embellishment. You know, one of my favorite embellishments is what I'm going to do right now, which is a flat faux brad, because they don't mess up your postage. And
Oh,
it's
there you
just,
go. Oh, very cool.
it's
Yep.
just a punch, just an old paper punch. And see, I've done it right down here. And so they just look like little brads. And you just glue them on. And they're kind of just my favorite little embellishments.
go.
Nothing
That's
too,
awesome.
it's pretty basic.
Yeah.
But
And
that
it's
way I'm going
paper.
to get my foil.
Yep.
I'll get my foil paper in, or metallic paper. And I'll use it in my main place, yeah. So they'll know to read it, not just look at the pictures.
Good. I think we're going to put a dog on this card. How's that sound?
I love it.
How much is that doggy in the window? Ruff, ruff.
Yes, she does like Stella too. You are right, Roxanne. I know
Oh,
it's
yeah.
to be true.
Oh, yeah. Gotta use Stella on every card if possible.
And last week we had a wonderful spin sponsor Her name is Cynthia, and she's in Bottle Bobbles. She has a Bottle Bobble Etsy store, and she sent me a beautiful Bottle Bobble top for my art glitter glue.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
yeah. And she also sent more so that I could give them away to some of our winners. So we'll start doing that too next week. Well, hello, Kerwin. I think we're going to get a visit from the kitty.
Mm.
There he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
Hello, buddy. Oh, he's coming for the Bottle Bobbles. He says, cat toy? Cat toy? Where?
Yep.
Where's the cat toy?
What can I find and throw on the floor so that you're looking for it later?
Oh, he does. He does, don't you? Yes, you're the worst at that.
He thinks he's the best, just so you know.
You think that's right. He
Right?
truly does. He thinks he's quite accomplished. And he is.
Okay, so we got a dog. That.
I bet you did hear that, didn't you, you little rat?
Oop.
See? You little rat. She does use a really soft pin, but it bends back real easily. Hello. Yep. Cynthia, you can go, if people get tired of Bottle Bobbles, you can make them for kitty cats. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Say hello.
Oh, I went
Hello.
out to my parents' farm last week and I fell in love with a little kitten.
Aw, are you going to take him home?
No, I shouldn't. I know better.
I remember. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, not quite there yet, but
Yeah.
Mom said I should come out anytime and visit them, the cat.
I bet she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. What
Okay.
color was it?
It's like a tiger, like a gray tiger.
Aw.
Yep. Your
We had
cat
a wonderful gray tiger
right there.
from a farm. He was wonderful.
Okay.
But he got eaten by a fox.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was bad.
Not good.
Hello, buddy.
Is that
Any
normal
color?
for him? He just
Yeah.
like hangs
He
out.
just, yeah. I think he likes the heat from the lights and the monitor
Oh yeah.
and the motion. He loves a good blending brush, don't you? He's just a little stinker. Yes, you are.
So I forget, how does this go on here?
Oh, yeah, now you're getting to the tricky part.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, there's got to be a thing that how this sits on here, because you got to have the picnic basket sits on here. I got to think about that. I'm gonna have to think about that. That's a tricky one. All
And
right.
would it be on the back?
Yeah, I think so. And
Okay. I see.
about how that
Oh.
I wonder if it goes like, does it just like attach onto the metal frame of the bike like that? That's what I think we're going to end up doing, because then this will sit back here.
The good
got-
news is you don't have to ride it. So if it
Right,
doesn't quite work,
exactly.
it's okay.
We just don't want the dog falling off.
Oh, that would. Oh.
Yeah.
Kerwin, don't have those terrible thoughts. You don't want the dog to fall off either.
Nope.
Even though you're part dog, you know these things. That's right. Because you are part dog. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Just pick up a paw and blend with it. There you go. There you go. Except, look at these paws. Oh, you can't see him. He never retracts his little murder mitten elements there. His claws are always out. He's always ready for some action. And I had a nice little action with him earlier this week. Right, mister? Right, mister? You told me that you're still in charge. What, you want me to tell Ashley to tell Luna hello? Okay. All right. Luna. Kerwin says hello. He's falling asleep. He's got his eyes all squinty up. Just having a good time. Aren't you, bud?
I'm amazed that he's just laying there. So it does. When I had my cat, she would always want to sit on my lap, and I would want to keep working, and she would sit on there until I irritated her enough by my movement that she was like, "Okay, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna sit here while you're moving."
No, they do get to a point. They'll test you to see if you behave, and then there he goes. Hello, baby. I'm not paying attention to you, am I?
Oh man!
I see that smile. Where's that smile? Huh? Well, you're being very good. You're letting me still work on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Such a thoughtful boy. The Kerwin Craft Hour with Christine Bertram. Right, mister?
So is this a normal thing for him, just to like come on in and just take over the show?
It's not abnormal.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. I think it is the lights. He likes them because they're warm. Don't you? And then we've got 2 monitors right here. And so they put out a lot of heat.
Okay. Hey, so did you see we're up to 95 people?
And how many cats?
Right? With cats and dogs, we've hit 100 some.
At least.
Oh,
yeah. Yay. Well, we thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Friday night. Talking about afternoon, making some slimline cards, and using any color, which is fun, except green.
Except for green.
Whatever you think of doing in afternoon, and you have to use some kind of foil or metallic paper. Join us. Especially if you're in Delaware.
Yes,
Arkansas.
we need that card.
Let's see, we have Delaware, Arkansas, Mississippi. I don't think we. Oh wait, have we? I don't know. Brian's from Mississippi. Alabama, Alaska, Hawaii. Speaking of Hawaii, Miss Christine,
yeah.
do you have something you want to? You got to go to Hawaii on Stampin' Up's dime, which is very awesome.
Did. Oh yeah.
Well done. Tell us about it.
It was amazing. It was a lot of work to prepare to leave, and then it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. I was gone 18 days total.
Wow.
My boyfriend and my brother met up. So my mom left with me, and then my boyfriend and my brother met up with us 3 days later. They had to work a few more days before they could come. So I got to rest and relax with my mom for 3 days before they got there. And then it was
nice.
Then it was everywhere, and anything that we could possibly fit into our schedule, we did. There was no sleep time. I mean, there was sleeping, but it was every day we were doing an adventure-y type of thing. So, yeah.
Did you go to volcanoes? Did you hike a volcano?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Lots of lava. We saw our fair share of lava. We went to Volcanoes National Park. Yeah, we went to the Big Island and Maui and Oahu. So,
you're kind of encroaching. So you showed me a card before the show started.
Yeah. So
let's see it.
This is for a class coming up in July called Ink, Paper, Scissors. There's 4 cards, and people get a goodie bag with embellishments and rhinestones. And so I had my cards all done. So I'll show it was awesome to get back from the trip and then to work on these cards. And my boyfriend got his hands on this card, and he completely rearranged the rhinestones on here. I had them sporadic, like I kind of normally do. And he's like, you have them all wrong on there. And so he made them into the Big Island and Maui and Oahu and Kauai. So he made it look like the state of Hawaii.
That's very clever.
Yes. So he was really proud of himself. He's like, now you can tell your gals that that you had it wrong and I helped you and I made it right. I'm like, yes,
Man
dear.
in the kitchen. Yes. Does he ever craft with you?
Yeah.
But
Not a lot, not a lot.
Yeah.
But he built the hive. He helped build the hive. So that was a lot for me. So.
Well, yeah, that's big. That's real big and wonderful.
He's very supportive.
That's very cute.
So that's good.
That's wonderful. Well, I would be too if get to go hang out in Hawaii. That's pretty.
Yeah, that was the first incentive trip that he went on with me. My parents had gone with me in the past, and so this was supposed to be last year, and it got rescheduled to this year because of the pandemic. So he was happy. He got to do his thing. So
that's wonderful. That was a long year waiting for
it. Yeah. Well, it's in hindsight, we were really happy we didn't go last year because we don't know with building this whole the add-on, we don't know how we would have gotten it done. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. Yeah, that we didn't go last year. Okay, so it's coming together. This is kind of what I'm thinking I've got going on. I'm trying to figure out. I always like to put ribbon on a card, though. I know I'm going to put some embellishment. Oh, I'll use those rhinestones on here. I think that's how that little back thing of the bike needs to go. I don't know any other way to put that on there. So, and we have some.
It looks okay.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to start gluing it, slapping it. My mom says, slapping it together. Let's slap it together.
Slap it together right now.
Slap it together. Yep. Let's get it done.
Slap it.
I'm really curious how many people are crafting along with us right now and what their afternoon is all about right now.
Erwin is wondering why I haven't put him on the card because he likes to hang out with me all the time. Don't you? Yeah, you hang out with me in the afternoon, don't you?
Yeah, you should have made a cat card. There you go.
I was so selfish. I was thinking about crafts.
Crafts come first.
I'm so sorry. Bad cat mom.
I don't think he looks too upset.
No, he lives a pretty good life.
He says, just give me more treats later.
He does like a good treat. He can open the treat cabinet, which is not always good. The dogs haven't figured out how to get to their stuff, though, which is just a matter of time. But I think they have better manners than that.
They know better.
Yeah, I think so. We hope.
Yeah, that's what we'll just say that.
Yeah, we do hope that. Well,
let's see here.
Just about a half hour ago, 40 minutes ago, I was not sure what I was going to do.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
and once again, it happened. I mean, it's pretty cool how this works. I think it's just wonderful.
Do you remember who it was that said bike in the beginning? Because I had T in my head the entire time. And whoever said bike got me off of the T path.
I do not, and I don't remember who said crafting, but I sure am thankful to.
Yes, at the end, right before I left to go get my stuff. Somebody said crafting.
I'm glad. Oh, Wendy's crafting. Good. She's making an afternoon shower. That's a good one. Some thunder and things.
Oh,
Susan
that's
Smurf
good. An afternoon rain shower or storm. So you could do stormy skies or weather with rain and clouds.
Yes. That would be
that would be cool.
Afternoon. I'm an afternoon cheers. I see some beer.
Oh yes, that would be good. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Then
you can have a little parrot with Jimmy Buffet, and just have your little cocktail. Yeah. That would have worked too.
A beach scene.
Beach, yeah. The beach was my next one. I think that somebody mentioned beach. I thought, that would be easy to do, a sun with beach, and
you'd already have yours made. Could have used that one. You could
exactly.
There it is.
Yeah. So I thought about that. That crossed my mind about doing this would be for an afternoon, absolutely. And there's no green on there.
Barbara Matthews said she suggested the bicycle. So thank you,
Oh,
Barbara.
good. Thank you so much. That was a good
Kathy
one.
Morris is crafting with us. She just realized that her bike is climbing a mountain without a person.
my bike is being driven by the dog mentally telling it where to go.
Like I did the wheel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Afternoon. This guy, he's just all over it. You are something, aren't you?
I bet I could find if I had a little kickstand, because if you had a kickstand, then the bike is propped up just hanging out while the person went inside to go shopping and get some things. They left their dog out there. That's what I'm thinking. Just rationalizing it in my head.
Don't you love writing a whole story about your card? I know, I do it too. I love it.
I do. Yeah, my cards are always like that. They tell a story. Definitely.
Thank you, Julie Sanders, for suggesting crafting. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
she did good by that too. We needed that help.
I bet. Yes, my head was just spinning. It was just like and it was spinning in a fog. I don't know. I just need my friends. I need a little help from my friends.
Yes. A little inspiration. Boom. Okay.
Anne is crafting along.
Okay. I got my foil action on. Okay, so that's good. All right.
I like that. The little streamers, is that your foil?
Yeah, they're little
That's
bike
so
streamers.
cute.
I did them out of the foil. So yay to
That's
that.
very good. I like it.
Okay, so
We're so snuggly.
are you all done with your card and you're just waiting on me?
Well, I'm just kind of, I don't
You're
know
just
what
hanging
I'm
out,
doing.
like giving the
I'm
cat
just kind
love?
of hanging out.
Okay, I'm almost done.
I could be done. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
that's
be
nice.
done. I could do more. But I think I'm going to just kind of let it be a little simple.
Okay. I like it. And I'm almost done too. I'm going to put on some twine and then I'm going to
Kerwin hold it.
bling it up and then I'll be good.
Kerwin's showing the card tonight. Kerwin, you are so chill.
Okay.
You are so chill. I am. Oh,
Okay.
the Mr. Producer did put a new reel up on my Instagram, or just a single picture. No. Oh, you did do a video. He put up a new video of Kerwin right here.
Oh, there
on
you
our
go.
story, so on Instagram. So if you want to check out Kerwin, he's almost good enough to have his own Instagram, but not quite. I'm a little scared to do it by myself. Yes, my little panther.
It's like I can't compete with the cat here. He stole the show.
Right. Don't ever let kids or animals on your show.
Right?
They will steal it. Oh, Mr. Ratch.
Okay.
Something else, mister. You are something else. So this is the cat who, at 7 weeks, apparently his mom kicked him out of the nest, and he went over and invited himself to get adopted at my daughter's house. And he wouldn't shut up. He just kept yelling and yelling and yelling. And so we had just lost our old cat 2 weeks before, and so she texted me and called me and said, "Mom, just look at this. Let me just bring the cat over, and you can just see if you want him."
Yeah, and that's how it goes.
This little scrawny 7-week-old terror, and we immediately fell in love with him, of course.
And now he's like the love of your crafting table. His life.
Yep. Now he's wherever he wants to be. Mm-hmm. So he was not adopted through an agency, but we, just today, signed up as a monthly contributor to our local shelter called Wayside Waifs, on behalf of Craft Roulette, Cut the Crap and Create, and Fun University. So, yeah. We are in it for the critters. We like them.
Awesome. So,
yeah.
This was what you were talking about earlier. I found this while I was running around.
That is your card. That was so much cuter than mine. Mine was.
That was it. It was orange. And
orange.
And
But
this
that
was
one's
my
good.
mask. If I had to recall that this white piece of paper was from my mask and the other side had something stamped on it. And it was just laying there waiting to get used. So that was that.
Smart.
And
Smart.
so that was the other one. I saved these, so they're on display. And then this will be my next one. So I added some bling so that you guys can see the rhinestones in action. I got the foil. I got my afternoon bike ride. Wishing our paths crossed a little more often is what it says.
It's
So
perfect.
I think that's what I'm going to go with.
I think you should. You did it.
I think I got it all met. So
I think you did too. I think we did it.
yay.
I really thought this was a weird combination. Sometimes they are. Some of them are just like, oh, that makes so much sense. But this one was kind of a weird combination. But
this one made sense to me. Like this was easy.
Yeah. But no, this one took a little stretch, as we like to say. Wear your yoga pants because we're gonna stretch you here. And but you did great.
Thanks.
Smart moves. And I can't wait to see what everybody else makes. It's gonna be so fun. So
thanks. Everybody says they love it. I put a little bit, so I did Stella the basket, but you can't really see it. So I will go over and I'm going to I'll Stella everything. Linda said to make sure to Stella it good. So
yeah, I might add some Stella too.
It'll be very bedazzly.
Bedazzly.
There.
And I will tell you how to submit your cards here in just a minute or two, but also join us on our Craft Roulette Show Facebook group because there's a lot of love that goes on over there. Folks, the crafters and craftettes like to post their cards, and we just pile on how much we like it and find something that we could never live without with your ideas. So do join us there. It's a lot of fun. You just have to answer the questions. You'll get automatically approved. If you don't answer the questions, you don't get approved. So, play nice. It's easy. And what else do we have going on? I have a mess. My table's a little messy. Tomorrow is our scrapbook. Our scrapbook event is tomorrow, noon to 5. I'm excited about that. It is fun. It is really a fun way to scrapbook. I mean, it's a game, just like Craft Roulette. Our thinking is that, like Craft Roulette did for card making and creativity, so does our game, or multiple games for scrapbooking, do for your creativity and ability to get some scrapbooking done. So it's fun. You should try it. Let's go ahead and do our Patreon. Do you want Chris to change your camera? Yes. Oh, that's right. Never mind, Chris. Hang on. We'll be right back. We're going to do a little housekeeping. We do want to thank our our patrons. We've got our big funders, Rachel Castle, Janet Flanagan, Kim W., Vicky Emerson, Vicky Ruda, Jackie Rip, Leslie Herman, Gay Robeson, and Sue Masoner. If you are not ready, if you're on that list and you have not signed up for the event tomorrow, let me know, because there's probably some reason I cannot give you your free access, and I want you to get it. We thank all of our supporters, our fun supporters, and our fun friends. I would love nothing more than to spend an afternoon crafting with you guys. I think you're just all very special people, and I do appreciate that you support our shows. Scoot. Oh, I don't think I've told Chris about that word. Scoot. Well, that's another one of our words, like mask. It's super cute put into one word. Scoot. So thank you, patrons. If you want to find out more about that, just go to Patreon and look for Mary Gun Fun. You do get some extra footage that we don't show anywhere else, including my commentary and thoughts on the show, and probably a little bit about Kerwin tomorrow. And we do give you a little free access to our monthly event and stuff like that. So anyway, look it up. There's a lot of fun. Veto power. I don't know. It's good, clean fun, by golly. We do have some upcoming guests that are going to just make your day better. Sandy Boone, Allison Cope, and Candace Richardson will all be on a panel next week. All three of them at once. Holy smokes, that'll be fun. And it's the third room, right? Third room group. Is that what you're calling them? Three Three-room studio group. Gosh, they're all on the design team. Sandy Boone is the three-room studio owner and designer. She's super nice, and she's bringing her crew. That will be next Friday. The Friday after that, we have Carrie Rhodes, who is new to the wheel, and then we have Stacy Sansom, who is just a delightful woman. Has a real interesting story how she got started with crafting. Looking forward to seeing them and getting to spend some time with them. So set those reminders to play along, and you're going to want to play along because you're going to maybe win one of Chris's classes. Just go ahead and use those same 4 parameters: Slimline Card, any color but green, afternoon, foil, or metallic paper. And you have 48 hours to make your card and submit it to craftroulette.live. It's not hard. There is a form. Please answer all of the little parameter or the little things, or it won't let you go next. So, and it will come up and say, hey, oh, Circle Guru, I was just having brain failure there. Thank you, Allie. And third room studio, third room, close, no cigar girl. It's kind of the story of my life. And anyway, get those submissions in because we do have nice gifts for those in our drawings and our little giveaway things. Speaking of giveaway, we've got a giveaway tonight. As a matter of fact, we do. I'm going to pull out my little sheet here that says who's given us what, because we have some pretty good things to give away. Last week we had a wonderful woman on. Her name was Heather Telford. She's a talented watercolor artist, and she is giving away her newest class, one enrollment for her newest class, Floral Faves. I think it's a fabulous gift, and I'm so excited that we get to give it to one of you people that sent in a card, and it's international, so we don't have to say sorry, it's international. So let's count down, Mr. Producer. 3, 2, 1, spin. Oh, your power went off. Oh no. Here we go. Slowing down. This is all randomly programmed. I don't have any wheel stoppers or anything. Oh, Denise Queen from Louisiana, one of our supporters. Yay! You will enjoy that, Denise. I absolutely think so. If you could, I think I probably have your email, but let me know if that is something you want, Denise. Just DM me and I will send your email to Heather and she will get you enrolled. All right. Next up, we have a little stamp set, a little Seahorse Stamp Set donated by Lisa Stanley. This one will only be US or Canada. So 3, 2, 1, give us a spin. Good luck, everyone. I don't know if I saw Denise in the... You saw her in there? Sure. So, if anybody knows Denise, tell her she won something really good. Oh! Vicky Ruda is in England. Isn't she? Yeah. Well... I'll send you something, Vicki. You just send me your address and I will send you something, you bet. But let's keep this one in the States or Canada so that we can still give a donation to Wayside Waves. Oh my gosh, you go in there and they just say, that's $30. I'm going, well, the stamp's not that worth that much. I will make a note though. Vicki Ruda needs a Carta. And I did send something to you today, Christina. Linda Gorman is local, I believe. So, Linda, please let me know your address, and I will send this to you next Friday when I go back to the post office. All right. Again, you need to make sure you contact me because I don't contact you. And we'll do it again later if you don't. So, we've got one more thing. We've got a Fun University decal and a goodie bag from... Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, and go. It's fun to give little things away. Some things are bigger than others. Mine are never very big. I gave away a teeny tiny gift for months and months and months. It was fun to send. To Brooke in Illinois. Let me know. I don't think you've gotten that, so I hope that's something you would like. Let me know, and we'll get that off to you next week. Well, maybe even before if it's small enough. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Let's see what Miss Christine's doing. There she is. You did it again. You wowed us. You wowed us with your abilities, your crazy card making abilities. Well done. You feel better?
I feel better. And I'm happy I have purple in it. It makes me happy to see purple in cards.
Yeah, it would have been bad if you'd gotten anything but purple.
I know, right?
It would have been.
That would have been
a bad parameter for you.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm happy with it.
You showed me before the show a class that you have coming up. Now this will be an enticement for our viewers to send in a card to the submission board, because might this be the class they may win or not?
They could win this. They could. So how I do a lot of classes throughout the month, and the last time somebody won, they could pick whatever classes I had coming up in the future. So I do at this moment have 10 sets of this class left. I'm doing this live next Thursday night. But if you do this drawing on Friday and the person who wins wants to do this, they can ask me if I have any kits left, and they could watch the Facebook replay. And if I have kits left, then by all means, yes, they could. But otherwise, they could pick an upcoming future class. Okay.
All right. So you want to show us those cards real fast, just in case somebody... Oh, he's going to put your card... there you go. There you go. Aren't those pretty? And we did have that in our Facebook group, so you can see them up close. Very pretty.
I mean, we could say that I could hold aside one of these sets, knowing that the live is already going to be passed, if you think that's what people would like to do. And maybe, I don't know if people want to write in the comments that I should hold one.
It'd be fun if they got to go to a live.
So but if they do want this and I have a set left and that's what they would prefer, by all means, that would be an option. So I try to do summer, spring, a winter, and then a fall, all in the same, using the same bundle from Stampin' Up.
That's real fun. And I see green.
Lots of green. Yep.
Those are very pretty.
Yeah, they all have green.
Good thing we didn't get trees. There would have been some.
How would you, I have an idea. If you would have gotten an element with trees and you couldn't have used green, you would have done, I don't know if Stephen wants to pop it back down, but this is the card that you could have done. Because
that's true. You could have done
silhouettes. Silhouettes with trees. Absolutely. Yep. So there's always ways to think about it.
Yep. It's that creativity wild card there that makes it so fun.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
F-U-N-N.
That's the one. Kiss your brain. That's the one. That is how we spell fun around the mesk. Yeah. Skewt is a good word. It's S-K-E-W-T.
Okay. Okay.
It's just so much faster than saying, "Oh, so cute."
So cute.
And I have sent it into Urban Dictionary, as well as Mesk, but I have not heard back from them.
There you go.
I don't know what their process is, but that's what I did.
So the word that I would put in is stellarific. It's got to stellify something. Stellarific. Stelling is a verb. Got to stella it up.
I love verbifying. There is a word that when you verbify a noun, I can't remember what the word is.
Okay.
Maybe it's verbify. But there is a word that says, I love to make a verb out of a noun.
Oh yeah.
So much fun.
Cool.
So much fun. All right. Well, you know what time of night it is. It's time. We did it. We did it, girl. We did it. Congratulations. And
you.
Christine is always fun. Janet, you were so right. Janet, you're one of the people I need to talk to about tomorrow. So I'm glad you said something. So anyway, you are a lot of fun, and I appreciate you, after a hard week of work to come in and just play. I appreciate you. I really do.
Oh, I appreciate it. I was so happy to be here. It's always fun to be a guest, and I will already have to talk to you about putting on the calendar in a few months, and we'll get that set up.
That's right. That's right. We will have her back. She's a wonderful guest. She's wonderful to work with. I would never say no to you, ma'am.
And I was gonna say, as long as you keep having me, I'll keep being had.
That's good. Well, live from the hive and straight from the Mesk. We bid you a crafty weekend. Kiss your brains. And one for you.
Woo.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.